today the guest that I have on the MJ show is the very, very talented, beautiful Shalmali Kholgade. Great to have you here on the show.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. So it's like I said, it's a massive amount of time, 4 years of singing. There's so much to talk about though, because there's so much that's happened in a span of 4 years. You acted in a Marathi film, right?
It was an East Indian film.
East Indian film to be precise, yeah. What was it called?
It was called Tu Maza Jeev.
And it came
Which
out
sounds like Marathi, I know,
that's
but
right,
that was the big confusion. Is it a Marathi film? Which it's not. It's like an East Indian film, original inhabitants of Mumbai.
Right.
It's not Konkani, it's not Marathi, it's a separate language. Yeah,
okay.
and it was the first East Indian film.
Okay.
So I was giving my 12th standard board exams at that time, and I had a 4-day gap between two papers, and my school teacher called me, music teacher from school called me saying, Shalmali, my friend is making a film. Do you want to like audition for like the main part?
Okay.
So I thought to myself, these exams are going on, but what the hell? I have 4 days to study the next paper.
Correct.
So I said, let's just go and do it. So I gave the audition, and they were like smart enough to wait till my exams got over to tell me that you landed the part.
Very cool, very cool. So, and how was the whole experience of acting and making a movie and whatnot?
Well, to tell you honestly, even though I had done theatre in the...
you did that when you were in school, right?
Yes.
Theatre?
Yes.
Where did you do that? Just to sort of interject.
I did that in my summer vacation.
Okay.
It was a 6-month course with National School of Drama with Vaman Kendre, Gauri Kendre. So that was like a big event in my life also, because I knew I wanted to try acting out to see if I was any good at it, and I was told that I had potential to take it up since like professionally. So that's how it started, and then in school I started doing plays, and I was Eliza Doolittle for like for My Fair Lady. So I can do one dialogue if you like.
Tell me.
Which I just can't forget.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I know what's right. A lady friend of mine takes French lessons for 18 pence an hour from a real French gentleman. Well, now you won't ask me for the same for teaching me my own language. So I won't give you more than a penny. Take it or leave it.
That's brilliant. Oh man, I loved the songs in My Fair Lady as well. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you sing everything on stage as well? Let's get back to music. So you did your college festivals, then you did your live gigs and whatnot. Then you recorded a couple of demos for Amit Trivedi and you sent them out to him.
By the time I got out of college, I knew that I wanted to pursue music, which meant that I have to study music, because Western music I didn't know anything. I was just singing in bands and learning from it's sung like this genre is like this, from friends. So I needed to study music. So I applied to a whole bunch of schools in the US, one of which was the LA Music Academy. Now they had a provision wherein you could send a demo instead of flying there, and which is an expensive affair.
Yeah, of course.
So I made 2 demos, one of which was Valerie and the other one was Summertime.
Lovely.
And
another fantastic old standard which has been done by a whole bunch of people. I'm going to get her to sing that in a bit, but yes, Summertime and Valerie. And you sent those 2 to Amit?
And then a week later, my friend called.
Okay.
His name is Anjo John. He was working as a programmer with Amit Trivedi.
Okay.
So he called me and said, dude, Amit Trivedi is looking for a fresh voice. I suggest you send me a demo now.
Right.
So I said, I have English demos. What is he going to do with an English demo?
Yeah.
But I anyway sent it.
How will Amit Trivedi understand English?
No, it's not that. It's not that. But I mean, in my very childish head, I thought for a Hindi song.
I'm joking. Chill.
Fully defensive for Amit Trivedi, because he's like my father and stuff in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So,
and then you sent him those 2 songs, and he did understand the English parts of it.
He understood my tonal quality very well. So he called me and to the studio, and I landed up there at 10 in the night, which was also a very like bizarre thing in my head. At 10 in the night, who records? Like what's happening? Yeah. But I was there, and he made me sing. ये गाना है, 2 लाइन्स गानी है, सिर्फ 2 लाइन्स गानी है. परेशान 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 किनारे पे खड़ी. Thrice. I had to sing this line thrice. And I was like, okay, so what are the words? So he's like, no, those are the
Those are
words.
the words.
So those are the words of Pareshaan for Amit Trivedi at that time. So
Huh.
then I sang and I was like, "Arey, very good yaar. कहाँ पे छुप के बैठी थी इतने दिन?" And all he told me. I was like, wow man, Devdi music director singing. So I knew nothing much about Bollywood per se, but Devdi was an album that I had bought and it's a brilliant album.
Yeah.
So I was like, when Amit Trivedi, the musician behind Devdi, calls me and he says, "Kahan pe chup ke baithi thi chhori," I was a little swooning at that time. But I went back home. He called me the next day and we recorded
the song?
The Red FM jingle. Now I don't know if you want that on your show.
I totally want everything. There's nothing which is not acceptable. Red FM jingle was sung by you and was composed. Oh my god, that's still playing.
Yeah, it's still playing.
It's still, that's your voice.
That is the first thing that released in my voice. So actually, to tell you very honestly, that gives me more. Wow, मेरा आवाज आ रहा है रेडियो पे. Then when Pareshaan plays or when any other song plays.
And that plays all the time. Like it's like in the whole day, you'll probably hear it some 15-20 times so at least. You know, they're playing that jingle all the time. Yeah. So that's where it all began with the Red FM jingle. And then Pareshaan happened, which was like... Everything happened. I mean, like you got all the awards that year, I think.
Yeah, like, well, not all, but...
let's just say all.
Quite a few.
Let's just say all. But you got all of the big ones, right? You got the Filmfare Award that year. And I think that is massive itself,
it's
right?
Massive,
you know, I mean, even if nothing else happens, as far as India is concerned, it's like the Oscars for India, right?
Yeah, that's what they called it, yes.
Yeah, so you got that in the very first song that you did, which is super cool. And after that also you had some superb songs that you got to do with.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, too many people to thank because I got like Pritam Da called me and we did Daru Desi with him,
which was another massive hit.
Yeah,
I mean, people loved that song.
And it was with Deepika Padukone and I love her. I'm like a little child when it comes to her. Wow, like that.
So that happened, Daru Desi happened, and after that what? Next song?
Then Agabai happened, which was recorded around the same time as Pareshaan but released after Daru Desi.
Right, Agabai was for Ayya.
Ayya for Rani Mukherjee and her cool moves.
Yeah.
Yes. Then there was Lat Lag Gayi, which became like big.
A big
big like abroad.
Yeah.
Big abroad, like how as in I did not know that Bollywood is so big abroad until I went like to Dubai and Muscat and like Bahrain and people are like Lat Lag Gayi girl and you know that sort of thing.
Sweet.
So it's big and it gives you such a good feeling, you know, that people are listening to you outside of the country as well.
Correct.
Then there was Rumani, which was with Hitesh Sonik, and I think he's a fabulous person and musician.
Lovely.
Who I got to work with.
Nice.
And there is now Balam Pichkari.
Which is another massive hit.
Yeah, which is with Deepika
again.
Yeah.
Let's clap for Deepika, okay. So, Balam Pichkari, and you got a couple of new songs out as well, right?
Yes, I have two very interesting songs. One is for the film 16, it's called Sola Baras Ki.
Okay.
And the other one is Cup for the film Prague. It's a simple song.
Okay.
With one guitar and my voice.
Lovely.
I don't even think my voice is tuned or, you know, all those processing and all that is done.
Nice.
None of that, I think, at least it sounds like that.
Yeah.
And it's a very personal song, like I'm sitting next to your ear and whispering the song to you.
Oh, wow.
That sort of song.
And the music for this is given by
Atif Afzal.
I think.
Who I did a Marathi song with earlier in the year.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Yeah, so and that was a very different song for like a Marathi audience because it had like a like a very operatic sort of sound in the chorus parts.
Okay.
Which is different for like a Marathi song, I felt.
Correct.
And I was really excited to be part of a project like that with Atif. And Atif is really cool.
No, Atif has got some cool stuff. I recently met him at Ashish Manchanda's studio, I think when he was mastering the songs for Prague.
Okay.
And I heard some of the stuff there and it's beautiful stuff.
It's very
I
cool.
mean, I'm going to give you a chance to check out this song that Shalmali is talking about. Cup. It's here. Check it out. We will.
Also, it's a Czech song.
Okay.
Originally done by a Czech artist in the language Czech.
Right.
And then redubbed and written by Varun Grover in Hindi and then.
Super cool. So yes, definitely check out the song from Prague. It's called Cup. And Balam Pichkari was also a massive hit, not just for Shalmali, but I think in general, like one of the big Bollywood hits that has come out recently. So check that out as well. 2 songs that you can check out right now. And one final thing about the singing space before we go into this quick fire that I'm going to ask you some fast questions. Questions fast, not fast questions. That sounds wrong. What we going? I want to know, what are you going to be doing next? I mean, apart from maybe Bollywood stuff, I know that you want to work on some of your own material as well. So is it already happening?
I think
right
I'm a
now?
late bloomer, as they say, when it comes to songwriting, but I'm a bloomer nonetheless. So I'm in the process of blooming right now. So I'm writing my own stuff, which is in English and Hindi and some of it Marathi perhaps, because I don't want to restrict myself as far as language is concerned.
All right.
And I'm in the process of writing it, and hopefully soon I'll start putting stuff out, which
Very good.
I hope you guys like.
I'm sure people will love the music, and I'm telling you right now that whenever she has that ready, we'll get her back on the MJ show. We'll talk about it and maybe get her to sing some of those songs live for you as well. And then I'll tell you where you can go and pick them up, because you should go and buy music.
So
support
sweet.
independent artists.
Yes.
Yes.
Never ask your friend for their album.
For free.
Always buy it.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, man. I mean, we just talked about it in an earlier episode as well. It doesn't really cost much. I mean, songs by artists are now available at 10-15 rupees on iTunes and everywhere. Just buy the music. You know? Support the scene.
Support the artist.
Yes.
You don't go to the doctor and say मेरे को free advice
like,
दो ना. It's so just like that.
एक गोली free that.
Nice one. एक गोली free.
एक गोली. So that doesn't happen. Similarly, एक गाना free मत लो यार. Buy it. You know, it's good stuff. All right. Before we go into the quick fire round, I want you to sing one of the songs that you've done for Bollywood, and I'd love for you to sing it in a very different way. The way that your fans, people who've heard all the songs, don't generally get to listen to it.
Okay, can I do Unplugged?
Absolutely. Let's do that.
Okay, so it's a dance song. Na? So we'll absolutely not make people dance on it.
Superb. Let's break it down.
बेईमान दिल बड़ा बेईमान होता नहीं आसान इसे है समझाना दिल जीते या मैं जीतू देखोगे देखेगा तो बोलो दिल से शरत लग गई मुझे तो तेरी लत लग गई ज़माना कहे लत ये गलत लग गई मुझे तो तेरी लत लग गई.
Lovely. You know what? This reminded me of something. You'd also done this project called Bartender, right?
Yes.
And that's
in the process.
It's in the process. It's still going on,
Yes.
and it's basically taking old songs and redoing them in a different way. And one of the songs that you had done has a video as well, right?
Yes, it's Kabhi Kabhi, the very Kabhi Kabhi Mere Dil Mein
song. And what do you call who?
Mikey McCleary
and Shalmali singing Kabhi Kabhi. Check it out right now. The video is here.